Hello and welcome to today's Wellness Wednesday workshop. My name's Vicki Whipking and I'm your host today. I'm really happy that you joined me because we are going to be talking about stress relieving detox. Absolutely. Detox is, again, not something that you do because you're super stressed or super sick only. Detox really should be something that we do on a continual basis, and sleep is a wonderful, wonderful detox process in itself, and I'm going to talk a little bit more about that. But I'm super glad you're here. These Wellness Wednesday workshops, I just want to put out there some really solid, easy information that anybody can use for the most part. It's gentle, it's safe, it's not extreme, it's not something that it says, this is the only way to do things. Really, my approach to health and well-being is to find what works for you and gently guide yourself into a more healthy lifestyle and routine and body, mind, and spirit, hopefully. So let's get started. And before we do, I want you to just take this time to acknowledge that this moment that we're going to spend together here, 20, 30 minutes, is just for you. This is your time to kind of chill and relax. I really wish I could lay you down on my energy healing table that's right behind me, cover you up with a really cozy blanket after having had a little bit of tea and a nice conversation, and just send you on off to La La Land. Wouldn't that be nice? Well, I tell you what, I kind of make it my business, both personally and professionally, to attain this state of being. So right now, let's just take a nice deep breath. And not just once in a while, you want to attain this state of being, of peace and relaxation as often as possible, really. And I know in our society, it's really hard to get that. You have to actually decide to take that state of being and put it to the foreground instead of letting it get pushed aside. So be here now, put down your phone, stop being so busy. Nothing's going to change in the next 30 minutes that you can't handle later. And please, for the well-being of everyone in your household, let's focus on just one thing at a time. And if you can actually do good things for yourself so that you have more energy and you have more, motivation and resilience, you're going to get things done more quickly and more efficiently, and you don't have to be any of this. I mean, seriously, I feel a little concerned for all three living beings in this little photo here right now. The little baby looks a little bit freaked out. So stay tuned, because I am really excited to share with you how I do this for myself, how I've created this program of, lifestyle choices and holistic health and wellness for myself, absolutely. And then also for my clients and students, because I have been doing health and wellness and, really gearing lifestyles of the people that I come in contact with towards something that's more holistic, or something that's more genuine, or something that's more efficient. And I really believe that we can lead full lives but not be crazy. And so I will share with you how I do that and what that plan looks like. All right, my wellness blueprint, because I seriously want to be available for my clients, for my family, for myself. I want to be able to go on a river adventure or a ski weekend or something like that and not completely get, clobbered by it. I want to be healthy and ready for those kinds of activities. And stay with me, I will show you how. And yes, I have a really good time with it. So if today you have any insights or ahas or anything, please get on Twitter or wherever you like to hang out. I personally think Instagram's great, but whatever your fave is, you can find me around, and tag Mind Body Blueprint. All right, because I really want to give you something that helps you plan the way, and we'll talk more about that a little bit later. But for right now, let's just think about things for a second. I'm just curious. What have you tried so far to lose weight, have more energy, get your act together, kind of be less stressed? Whatever improvement you've tried to make over, whether it's the last 6 months or the last 6 years, like what have you been doing? And I'm sure a lot of you have tried some things. You probably try, like a diet or a supplement, or you try maybe an exercise program or some kind of class. And you just can't quite maybe put it all together, because most of the studies show that when you do some kind of extreme or strict or not for you sort of diet, exercise, wellness plan that says do this and do that, most people aren't successful with those things. And there's so many things that, could kind of get in the way. I kind of think that, food is a very sinister kind of obstacle. We don't have time to run our busy lives. And when we turn to fast food, it's pretty hard to make a healthy choice, but we're so tired that we're craving it, or we're exhausted and don't feel like cooking. That's just one example of something that would get in the way. Something that would like derail you, or something that would, kind of sabotage you a little bit. It can be anything. It affects everyone. No matter what plan you try, it affects everyone. And the point is that you just have to kind of keep at it. And if that sounds like you are totally in the right place. I am so glad you're here, because so many women have come to me over the last, I've been working with clients since 2008 professionally. And over those years, so many women have come to me, and I've seen how they try something like a protein shake or an exercise class or whatever they try, and it just can't quite get it going to where it gives them enough momentum to help them get over their major challenges, because it's not really getting to the real issues. And then you kind of life gets in the way, and you get kind of hectic again, and you lose track of that, and then all of a sudden you're back where you started or worse before. And I don't want you to do that to yourself. I want you to figure out a plan for yourself that's going to work in different areas of your life together, and help you to get healthier, help you to have a more positive attitude and more inspiration and motivation, and give you that transformation that you've been seeking out with all of these other things, but it's just out of your reach, or you just quite can't seem to make it work, and you feel like it's your fault. It is absolutely not your fault. If this sounds like you, seriously, I hear you, and I've been there, and my clients have been there, and that is absolutely why I have been sharing this information weekly on these Wednesday workshops. That's exactly why I've, put together a program for my high performance coaching clients that will guide them right through directly to their goals and beyond, but goals they have never even dreamed of before. Because I want you to really feel proud of your body, mind, and spirit. I want you to show up every day as your best self and share your best work, your best ideas, your best gifts with the world as you see fit, and with the people who are in your life, with the projects that you love. I want you to get all of that out of life, but you're not going to do it with just, a magic pill or a breathing exercise. It's got to be a little bit more than that. But let's get started with some stress relieving detox tips for body and mind. Now, this isn't going to cure everything, but if you piled up what I'm going to tell you today with some sensible, diet and exercise, you would really, really, and did it consistently for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I'm diving deep into a detoxing period. I'm not doing anything super extreme. I am doing daily practices that are soothing and helpful and beneficial. And I've been talking about them over the last few Wellness Wednesdays. So go ahead and check out my Wellness Wednesday page, and you can review all of the detox segments that I've been doing. And if you even just applied what I'm going to give you today to your health and fitness routine, it would make such a difference, and it would give you hope that you have the strength to get through tomorrow, and hopefully we can make tomorrow better and plan better for tomorrow. So let's first review some detox principles. Always, I want you to be gentle with yourself. Detoxing shouldn't be harsh. It shouldn't be starvation mode. It shouldn't be super extreme where you feel like you're going to die. That's not good for your body. It really isn't. You have to work up to that if you're going to do something like that. It's not just for regular people. That would be like running a marathon. We don't run marathons generally, most people. Most people are in like the 5K or less sort of group. So treat yourself gently as you are adopting some daily practices. We need to acknowledge that sleep and rest are necessary. If you want your body to rejuvenate, if you want to get energy back, if you want to let go of toxins, you have to give yourself time and the capacity for your body to do that. If you're always overtaxing your body or not feeding it the right nutrients or starving it, you're not going to get that rejuvenation effect. Let's also remember that your body and mind are a reflection of your environment. So if your environment is chaotic, your body and mind will be chaotic, and that's not stress relieving. That's not where detox happens either. And if your body and mind are chaotic, chances are, what's going on inside is also going on outside. They feed off each other. Let's also make a pledge. You are not a robot. You cannot be expected to run X amount of time, X amount of days to infinity and beyond, and never ever change up that routine, never have different needs, and never be expected that if you change things up, you might do better. You need to take those breaks. You need to give yourself a chance to rest, and working that in might be tricky. But check out last week's workshop for more info about that, because it's possible. It's possible to fit it in. It's necessary. Which brings me to my last point. Slowing down and giving your body a chance to do these things is essential for peak performance. Absolutely. You need rest and recovery time. And that is one of the biggest downfalls, I think, of everyone who comes through my doors or contacts me online, is they're running themselves ragged and they don't even know it, and they think it's required and they don't have any alternative. We're going to stop all that. All right. So yes, let's move on to detox tips and stress relief for the body. If you look at this photo here, it looks very nice and serene. It's a little too white and airy for me. I like my bath time very dark and secluded, but that actually, it could be nice. I wouldn't knock it. I have been doing stress relief for myself practically since I was, 10 to 12 years old. I have been always giving myself little extras, and I really think it makes a difference in your self-confidence and in what you can take on in the world. So treat your body like the temple it is. So before you go to bed or before you get into a bath, apply some coconut oil or some kind of massage oil and really appreciate your body. Maybe you find some sore muscles. Yeah, I'm sure you will. Treat them lovingly, give them some attention and a little extra, care and whatever. And then take a nice warm bath. If you light candles, all the better. Bonus points. And this is really, an Ayurvedic tip. Doing this self-massage and skin oiling is really, really soothing to the body. It helps nourish your inner tissues. It helps relax you. It helps calm down your nervous system. And then the warm bath. Some people say they get too excited by a warm bath and then they can't sleep. I challenge that. I think that if you were to allow your body temperature to drop while you were in bed and read for a little while, you would actually feel some benefit. So don't be afraid. And if you have a shower and that's all you can do, that's fine. But don't be afraid to, like, wash off the day. Taking another step, use some lavender, chamomile, peppermint, use that in like a diffuser. I really like the ones that are just with a candle lit below and a little dish of water and essential oils on top, just something very gentle. You'd be surprised how strong and how quickly it can fill a room and clear, and you don't need very much. So it can be very sensitive. I know a lot of people are into like the electric diffusers and things. They can be a little intense, so I would kind of watch that. But lavender, chamomile, peppermint, can't go wrong. Use them in a diffuser, put them in some of your oil, put them on your skin. Those three are very, very safe and very, very relaxing. Give yourself a foot massage, maybe while you're applying all that coconut oil or something, and then apply detox pads when you get out of the bathtub or something. If you don't know what detox pads are, they're just these little pads that are ionized, mineralized, or whatever the little natural component is inside, and you put them on your feet at the bottom, at the soles of your feet, and go to bed. And you'll be amazed at what you find in the morning. And I would seriously, I would do this periodically, regularly, work it in. And when you do a foot massage, this is also an Ayurvedic principle, that not only can your toxins be pulled out of your feet, but also that your feet are connected. The soles of your feet have points on them that are connected to all of the organs in your body. So by giving yourself a foot massage, you're kind of gently stimulating those lines of chi or energy and the organ systems in your body. So I give myself a foot massage every night, and it really helps with, getting kind of stiffness in between your joints and things like that. Just give yourself that 5 minutes. It's so worth it. Better than nothing. And maybe you want to do a little bit of gentle restorative yoga. So when I say there, module 2, that's actually referring to my online course. More about that later. But I do have some detox exercises on the playlist, so take a look at those. And gentle restorative yoga, yin yoga, yoga nidra, or just some stretching on the floor, and breathing, that's fine. And then top it all off with something, warm milk or some tea, something herbal, something, again, this is an Ayurvedic trick where you warm up the inner body and calm it down. And if you were to do these things together, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, give each of them, 5-10 minutes. That's 30 minutes to an hour of, taking a bath or a quick shower, a little bit of massage, a little essential oil. It really becomes very intuitive and instinctive and feels so great. Don't miss out on it. And then jump into bed, try a breathing exercise for 1 to 3 minutes, and then it's lights out. You can always do these anytime during the day, but if you did these like a bedtime routine, I betcha you would, especially if you kept doing them consistently, not just one night and, oh, well, that didn't work. No. You have to do this consistently for maybe 2 to 3 weeks and see what is possible. You could get the best night's sleep ever. I am sleeping better than ever, and I used to think that I was a really good sleeper. No, not really. I was just a really bad sleeper who would sleep a lot. Now that I'm a good sleeper, I go to bed at like 9:30 or 10, and I get up at 5:30, and I hardly need a nap, and I have tons of energy, and it's really just simple and easy, and that doesn't really cost anything right there, So try the small stuff first before you go to the big stuff. Oops, I gave it all to you at once. Let's see if I can get it back. Oh, you get it all at once. That's okay. So turn off the mind. Give the mind a break. Do you know how much your mind has to deal with 100 times a day? Just scrolling emails looking at content, searching things, answering things, texting things. Eventually you have to stop. Eventually you have to be like, this is enough for now, for today. Put some limits on it, put some boundaries around it. So the first one is turn off your email, media, social notifications. Just turn them all off. Make it so that you have to actually open the app or look in the tab to actually see if something new has come in. Nobody's going to go haywire. Schedule times to look at your emails. Yeah, sometimes you have to go in your email to do work and look at your checklist and things, but generally I make myself a little checklist on a little reusable notebook, and I go, I have to do this, 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 and this, and then I go back in and check my email. I don't pop in and out just to look and see. It's very hard not to, especially if you're waiting for someone or something like that. But seriously, you need to get a hold of all this. You know how much time you're wasting. You know how it's making you crazy. Stop scrolling. If you are going to go onto a news site or social media site or other sites where you're prone to scroll, have a purpose, have an agenda, and batch it. I'm going to go on and I'm going to talk to these 3 people. I'm going to go on and I'm going to research these 2 topics. I'm going to go on and I'm going to post these 3 things. Have a purpose. Turn your mind off by writing in your journal the things that are bothering you, or maybe you write down your to-do list for the next day. Maybe you journal, what you ate and how much you exercised. Maybe you have a gratitude journal. I have all of them, and I write in them at will. But the simple act of taking pen to paper is so transformative, and it's as if you are downloading it and getting clear space in your mind. Then don't fill it up with a bunch more crap too. If you prioritize your 3 most important things for the next day, you know what you need to get done. You know what you need to say no to. You know what can wait. 3 most important things. Do them well. Bang them out. Be spectacular at those 3 most important things. And then the rest of it will just come together. It'll happen. It's fine. Read something inspirational or relaxing. Total stress relief. Yes, it could be on your phone during one of your non-scrolling moments, but be purposeful. Find something to read and actually read it. Call a friend or a loved one. Just has to take 15 minutes. That's all. It's fine. Don't have to be, anything special. Maybe you do end up, having a little favor to ask or take care of some kind of business with them, but just say hi. Just reach out. Just pick one person, per day or something. However much you can handle. Then meditate on a crystal or a flower or hum a mantra. It's easy with your breathing exercise. While you are giving yourself a little foot rub, look at a pretty photo or watch an uplifting video with puppies on it. Or something funny with babies or whatever. That's what's coming up in my feed. That's what I tend to watch. But absolutely, be very, very proactive about what you consume with your mind. So there it is. Detox tips for body and mind. I really hope you employ some of these right now. These are the easiest, quickest, cheapest things you can do. And if you were to layer these up and get really good at doing just these few things, your energy levels, your mood, your productivity would skyrocket. You deserve breaks. You deserve to take care of yourself. You deserve to feel great. Absolutely. So, I am so glad that you showed up today. But honestly, I kind of feel like you're probably here because you're looking for some other answer. You're looking for that one thing, if I just do this, then it'll fix everything. Or then I can do that. You know that there's something out there that's going to work for you. Something has to help you feel better. But you just get too overwhelmed. There's too much. You don't know what's real. You don't know what's fake. You don't know what's going to help you. And you just kind of slog through every day just trying to keep up. just trying to keep the world, from falling apart because you didn't tune into it or you didn't manage everything. And it's making you go off your good habits and into things that kind of drain your energy or sabotage you. So I'm telling you right now, it's absolutely time for you to eliminate your bad habits. And I'm not just talking about eating habits. I'm talking about lifestyle habits. I'm talking about how you run your day. I'm talking about how you manage your business. I'm talking about how you run your household. Your self-sabotage is going to pull all of that down into an icky little spiral if you don't get it together. And it's absolutely time for you to do it now. Think of all of the things you've tried before. Think of all of the ways that you've tried to make things work and it just kind of hasn't happened. You're like, ugh, and you just don't want to be that way anymore. You're looking for this transformation. You want to be the best version of yourself for your family, for your kids, for your jobs and your passions. Absolutely. You deserve it, and it is totally possible. I'm telling you that. It's totally possible. Now, you could go the way I went and go do research, do tons and tons and years of classes, do case studies and work with hundreds and hundreds of women over a decade, funnel it all down into something that makes sense, create a course, put it out there, start up a business, or whatever you want to do. Yeah, that's the hard way, I would say, because you know what? There is also another way, a way where it's just presented to you. It just leads you through and holds your hand. It just says, here are the best practices. Here are the things that are foundational for a healthy lifestyle. Here are the things that are going to help you succeed and not tip you over the edge because they're too extreme. The easy way. Absolutely, the easy way. I want you to have the easy way because I have been where you are. I have been overweight. I have been a procrastinator. I have been someone who could not get up before 8 a.m. to save their life. I have been someone who really didn't know how to take charge and take control. And over dozens of years, I think I've been at the health and wellness thing for about 20 years now, 21, 22. I'm coming up on almost 24 years. I have distilled it down into the essential things, the things that will help you move towards your goals. They've worked for me. They've worked for everyone that I have put through this coaching program that I've designed. It's amazing. And it actually, if you do the homework, if you put in the time, if you dedicate your time, not to the program or to me, to yourself, and just do the bare minimum, you would see yourself in a completely different place real fast. And all it means is that you just make a few tweaks. You make a few tweaks to what you're already doing. I'm going to show you how to do it. It's so easy. And you can use what I'm going to show you with any other diet, exercise, whatever plan you've got, and put it all together into something that felt like a blueprint for your body, mind, and spirit. Just open it up and let it guide you. It's called the Mind Body Blueprint online course. And this is really what I have distilled down over years and years and years, decades in the making. And I'm going to teach you how to create a simple lifestyle plan that works for you, not against you. It has 6 different modules that all help you in different areas of your life, step by step. We're going right through them so that you can create a lifestyle system for yourself based on your needs. Yes, I'm going to give you this guidance. I'm going to give you this foundational information. I'm going to give you these suggestions, but really there's a flexible framework in there so that you can tweak this to match where you're at and match where you want to go, and I gently guide you through the process. We're going to do mindset shifts. We're going to use tools like law of attraction and the body clock and body types. We're going to talk about exercise. We're going to talk about nutrition. We're going to talk about stress relief like we did today. We're going to put it all together. I'm going to give you bonus modules. I'm going to give you homework to do online that you can submit and submit your questions. Super easy. It's all online. Like I said, I just walk you right through it. You don't even have to, I'm your motivation on this. You're going to be in my Facebook group where you can ask questions and post about your progress, support each other. And once you're in, you're in. That's my promise. Once you're in, you're in. So Think Like a Boss is just that. In Module 1, I teach you how to take control of things. Show up for your life. Change your mindset. Become powerful. It might take a little bit, but once you get over that hurdle, you're going to love it. And I'm going to teach you how to love your body. I know that everybody wants to figure out how to exercise, but no one wants to exercise. Well, we'll figure out how your body type is meant to exercise so that you're not doing things that aren't meant for you. And I'm going to help you get it down into a really easy routine that you can work right into your daily schedule. I do it every day. And build workouts into your workday, exercise, stretching, and all of that into your workday. You shouldn't just do one type of exercise for 15 minutes and then that's it for the whole day. Your body was really made to move, and you have to love your body first, and then you can move it. And then when we move into grab and go nutrition, I'm going to show you how to plan your meals, how to do the shopping, how to do the meal prep. I'm going to share with you my best recipes. Oh my goodness, I have tons and tons and tons of awesome, healthy recipes. I got some really naughty ones too, but I got awesome, healthy recipes to share with you. And I'm going to show you how to put it all together so that you always have healthy food on hand. Right now in my refrigerator, I have a soup ready to be cooked off. All the ingredients are all chopped and sauteed and ready to be put together. I'm going to do that as soon as we're finished with this episode today, actually. Finish up some work and I've got soup ready to go. And that will also mean that I have soup for tomorrow. Then I've also prepared an Asian meatball stir fry. Ready to go. All I have to do is saute it up and cook some noodles. Super easy. I've also made, what else did I make last night? Well, I made quesadillas for last night, but you get the picture. I already have breakfast ready to go, frozen up for my husband in the freezer so that my morning prep time with getting him out the door with breakfast is very minimal. And then I don't hardly have to cook at all, except for maybe bake a loaf of bread and really enjoy it. I'm going to show you how I get all that done. Really, it's one of my favorite things to do is grocery shop and meal prep. I love it. I used to do it professionally, and I've only gotten better at it since. Next up, if you don't have motivation, you're never going to get through any kind of program. And if you have to work hard at having motivation, that's going to kind of suck. I'm not going to be, always there to cheer you on. You're going to have to figure out how to structure your day and how to really acknowledge what's important and bring that into your life rather than just succumbing to everybody else's agenda. I teach you how to do that, and we kind of revamp your routines a little bit. And that's where we put it all together. Once we get to effortless energy, seriously, you're going to be, if you get this module in place for effortless energy, where we talk about stress relief and we talk about the body clock and we talk about sleep, oh my goodness, once you start sleeping well, all the other things are so much easier to accomplish. And really, when you're giving your body what it needs, it's going to give you 10 times back. You're going to see amazing results. You're going to be able to sleep yourself skinny and amp up your daily efforts and really be that boss. And taking it to that final step, we are going to do the Think Big Success System, where we take our our goals that we thought we started with, and we're going to amp them up. We're going to chunk them into manageable segments, and we're going to put deadlines on them. We're going to use the power of gratitude and the secret to draw even more great things into our life and keep our momentum going. It's fantastic. We wrap it up with a shiny gold bow on this and send you off flying. It's really amazing. And of course, for every module, there are bonus tips. I give you, just like I gave you today, I give you basic bonus tips. Plus, every week, I give you a weekly workshop, just like I did today, but going through the modules of the online course, one per week. And like today, I would have done something about detox, right? So you're probably thinking, gosh, that sounds like a lot. This girl is crazy if she thinks that I can afford all of that. That's amazing. But I'm telling you what, you are worth the investment. You are worth what it takes to focus, to bring your energy back, to bring your vitality back, to get on track again, to feel like you have energy, to feel like you have agency in your life, to feel like you're bringing your A game every day. So what I'm going to offer you today, really, I would sell it separately for $662 total on my website right now. That's without maybe a discount or something like that, which still, it's a steal when I think about what I spend $600 on and how many months at the gym that might be, or how many lattes that might be. It's a lot of lattes, but that goes by fast, right? Honestly, it could be a lot more. But I'm going to give you one payment of $197 or two payments of $119. That's it. That's the deal. It's 100% money back guarantee. If you do Module 1 homework within 7 days and don't like it, I will refund you. Absolutely. You get all this to go with it. I'm going to give you my fast action bonuses. I'm going to give you my Sleep Yourself Skinny, how to become a morning person, all geared around getting that sleep component in there and really help you amp it up. So you can get started today. Just get on my Body Blueprint online course. Join. I will take care of everything. All you got to do is click and say yes, and I will hold your hand from there, from the beginning and enrolling and get you online all the way through to your end goal. Imagine what that would be like for you to have that goal, for you to be there, for you to make it. I'm going to help you. It's super easy, but I'm not going to be giving this offer for very long. This is an insane good offer. As I'm looking at it, I'm like, what am I thinking? But really, you will never get a better chance to implement all the change that you've wanted in your life, starting right now. I will see you inside the online course. And until next Wednesday, when we talk about a spiritual detox, letting go and moving on, I want you to take really good care of yourself and stay tuned. I'll be back. Be well.